Hey, what is up guys, it is me right here, and today guys we'll be doing a video, and so this video we'll be talking about and actually teaching you guys how to do these 3 transition effects. First one's going to be right here, it's going to be the whip pan effect, and so as you can see there's this directional motion blur that we added here, and so that goes into the next clip, and it just, transitions back to a normal clip. So we have the original video here, and so the original video is basically a clip, it's just a B-roll sequence with my phone. And so I basically went to Lumetri Colors, changed some color of it. After that, what I did is I went to here, and then I went to new item, and I went down to adjustment layer. And so as you can see, you can press OK with this. It's just the width and all that stuff. And if you want to do the time base, that's basically 24 frames per second. OK. And so basically this one's right here, this one's selected, and so we're gonna drag this all the way to our timeline. So we have the cut tool, and so we're just gonna be cutting it right here. And so now we're gonna go back to our movement tool, which is the V shortcut, and we're gonna select this clip and delete it. As you can see, the adjustment layer is matched with the video. We're gonna be adding keyframes to the to this effect to basically make it in and out. Now let's just go to adjustment layer, and as you can see, we can toggle some different effects, like the scale. We can toggle that, which should say toggle animation. As you can see, if you hover over the stopwatch. Now we're gonna go to effects, and we're gonna type in directional blur right here. So it should be under the video effects, and so there's directional blur, and we can just paste that, basically drag that to the adjustment layer. And so now you can see there's this new adjustment layer added. So it says right here directional blur. And so now we can change the direction and blur length, but we're not gonna mess with the direction because we want it all the same. Basically, we're gonna add a keyframe first where we want the blur to happen, and so we're gonna right here. I think this looks fine. And so now we're gonna add a keyframe by toggling the blur length, which it's only gonna blur like in a 90-degree angle, so it's gonna be fine. We don't have to change the direction and all that stuff. I have this, which is the part where it's going to transition to the motion blur. And so now we're gonna add this, and so we're gonna have this this blur length, and we're gonna change it all the way to like 100. We have the direction, which is gonna be at 90 degrees, going throughout the whole video, which we do not want. And so basically what we're going to do for that is we are going to create another keyframe that's just going to transition to the motion blur. And so we're going to go to reset parameter, and reset parameter on this one right here as well, which is going to just do this keyframe right here, which is just going to have the blur length, because we didn't really toggle on the direction, so it shouldn't really matter. So as you can see, when it plays, it goes to this blur. As you can see right here, this blur length is at 108, and so now we can change the direction to 90. This is gonna change all the way back to boom right here. It's gonna go back to the original frame. You can change how quick you want your motion blur to happen. So I'm just gonna put mine like right in here in the end. I'm gonna move this towards the left, which is going to basically go towards the start of the clip, but we want it at the end of the clip because we want it to be abrupt change. And so as you can see, if we start from the clip right here, we can move it, and so it goes slowly to this, and so now it's onto the other clip. So what we're gonna do for that is we're going to create this right here, and so we're gonna make this at the end of the clip where this clip ends, which is gonna be right here. And so then what we're going to do is we're going to add another keyframe, which is going to be like right next to it, so like right here. And as you can see, what I did is I didn't have to add a new keyframe. I just held Alt on my keyboard, and then I just dragged it, and so that basically creates a duplicate without having to add a new keyframe. So yeah, and then we're gonna go to the second keyframe right here, which is the motion blur, and we're gonna increase this blur length. And yeah, so right here, and then basically what's going to happen is we're going to create this effect, and as you can see, it's the same thing as what happened before. And so now all we have to do is we have to go to the end of the clip right here, And so then what we have to do is we have to basically reset parameter, which is going to create another keyframe again, which is going to go into the end of the clip. See, is that basically this goes to back to the original clip. And so if we play this right here, it'll go to that clip transition. So yeah, that's the first effect. So the second effect, as I said, is the light leak. And so what we did is we went to effects, and then we went to video transitions, and we went down there, and then we went down to immersive video, and then that should be right here under VR light leaks. We select that, and we're going to drag this to the timeline, and it should be in the middle. Drag this more so we can increase the clip. So now we have this effect right here. Boom. Just to demonstrate again, what we did is we went to effects, and then we went to video transitions, and to immersive video, and to light leaks, and we just dragged that there, and we went and we just made sure it was placed in the middle of the two clips, which created a light leak. Next effect is the effect of the VR Mobius Zoom. That's what it's called. So basically this transition effect, I guess you'd call it transition effect, is that it zooms in and then kind of warps the first clip and goes to the second clip, which is kind of like a portal effect in a way. To create this effect, what we do is we're going to go to effects, and we're gonna just search up VR Mobius Zoom. So Mobius Zoom, it should be under video effects and immersive video. As you can see, the arrows are pointing towards each one. Is kind of like a chain. And so now we're gonna go to VR Mobius Zoom, and we're just gonna drag that to here, and it should already be there. Boom. We can decrease how long we want it, so we can decrease like right here to wherever this this clip ends, in the end, but also in the beginning of the clip, which is really cool. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys later in the next video. And please do leave a like, comment, and break that subscribe button for more awesome contents like this, and just punch it in the face. Follow my social media, that'll be in the description below. And yeah, that's all I have for today, and peace out.